Mhm.
What do you want to do this evening?
I want to study the textbook, Speak Your Mind for seniors.
Okay, the textbook and which particular unit?
Sex, same-sex marriage.
Same sex. Let me pull that up real quick. Oh, speak your mind, right? Ah, yeah, speak your mind. This one, okay.
Mhm.
And it's so slow in loading. There you go. Okay. All right. So, oh, the first question here is good. What is your opinion on same-sex marriage?
Uh-huh. I don't know why the same-sex marriage is impossible. Marriage is a thing people can live together. I mean, two people who are compatible can live together. So I don't think the gender can be the gender cannot be an issue. It doesn't matter if two of them love each other, then yeah,
Mm-hmm.
marriage can be possible.
All right. So, yeah, the magic word there is as long as they love each other,
Hmm. Yeah,
right? So,
magic love, magic word. Yeah.
yeah, because um well there are I don't know nowadays, but I think in the olden times
Hmm.
you don't in the olden times they don't even know who their husband to be is or who their wife,
Yeah.
right, is to be. So
Hmm.
at least nowadays you get to learn to love, get to
Hmm.
know your partner before getting married, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so as long as you love each other, even though you have the same gender, then that's okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, so with what you said, why is it an issue, right? About the
Hmm.
gender. So, do you think, for the second question here,
Hmm.
do you think that's taboo?
Hmm.
Meaning, well, I'm not saying all the people, but most of the people are opposed to same sex marriage, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
So
right.
for you, with your answer earlier, I am assuming that you agree with this particular marriage.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so tell me more. Why?
Why I agree the
Mhm.
same-sex marriage? Mm, I think yeah, people are equal. So
Mhm.
um, if I don't want to love same sex, I mean I don't want to love the same sex. Uh, I mean some people who love
Mhm.
same sex must suffer from their problems, and then they realize they can get out of their uh, eh,
Relationship.
relationship. I mean their nature. How can I
Mhm.
say? They are born to be like that. They don't want to
Mhm.
love same sex people. So
Mhm.
I think they want to get out of these things.
Ah.
Yeah, but it was really difficult for them. They have to fight with their parents or their family members, and then
Mhm.
they might be hit by their parents if they yeah, knew that. And
Mhm.
so yeah, so that's why yeah, I think I'm 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 for them. uh, I'm root for them.
Yes, you're rooting for them. So, yeah, what you're saying is it's not their fault that they are born to
Yeah.
be that way. So, there's a saying that a woman born in a man's body,
Mhm.
right? Or a man born in a woman's body.
Mhm.
So, it's not really their fault, but that's who they really are.
Mhm.
So we cannot fault them for that. And if they love the other person, even though they have the same gender, then it's okay, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
We still have to give them respect because, as you've mentioned, they're still human.
Yeah.
They're still people like us, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so what if they will also tell us, why are you marrying, yeah, you, a woman. What if one of your friends will just tell you, why are you marrying that guy, right? It hurts, right?
Mhm.
So even for them, if you tell them that, why are you marrying that person? So
Mhm.
it would hurt them as well. It's really the same thing,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's your opinion. I don't know though, and I want to know if what do you think would some of your friends think about this in like in general about this same sex marriage?
My friend, you mean?
Yeah, your friends or some people in Korea in general.
Yeah. Most people in Korea, I mean, especially old people, yeah, disagree same sex marriage.
Mhm.
But people around my age,
Uh-huh.
yeah, agree, yeah, same sex marriage. But if their family members want to marry the same sex,
Mhm.
then yeah, they don't agree with it. So it's okay if other people love the same sex and yeah they get married or not. It doesn't matter. But if one of my family members or one of my close friends
Uh-huh.
have a possibility to get married to the same sex,
Mhm.
then yeah they don't want it. Yeah, most of my friends answered like that.
Mm. So what are the regular reasons for other people not to agree on this?
Because if their family members, one of their family members, love the same sex, then they already know how hard it would be. So in the society and in most companies,
Mhm.
it's not good for them. I mean, if th- they can show their spouse to
Uh-huh.
people and they have to hide their love if they want to show it up, if they want to
Mhm.
yeah, tell other people they love the same sex, then many people point at them and yeah they can't stand it. They might get stressed a lot and they can get promoted in Korean society. So that's why
Mm.
they want to their loved one to be happy. But if they yeah, love the same sex, it has a very low possibility to live in this society happily. That's why.
Mm. Yeah, there you go. Because I think nowadays, even here in the Philippines, that's still a bit taboo. So
Mhm.
it's still like a no-no for the society.
Mhm.
Although I think some parts, some states in the U.S.,
Mhm.
they already have a law that same sex can actually marry already.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, one is California, if I'm not mistaken, Los Angeles.
Mhm.
Yeah. So supposedly, especially now that we are in the millennials, right? That's not
Mhm.
supposed to be a taboo issue already, but there are still people who condemn other people just because of what society will think about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was the next question I was about to ask you? This one. Is it already legal in your country to have same-sex marriage?
No, it's not
Not yet.
legal. Yeah, we can't. People can't get married to the same sex.
Not yet.
Hmm.
But do you know anyone or any friends of yours who have the same sex who actually have a relationship or are living together?
I don't have any friends who love the same sex.
Mhm.
Um, mm, yeah, and even if I don't know, yeah, they love. Even if one of my friends love the same sex, she might hide it. Yeah, so
Because of what? Because of what other Koreans would say. So they will hide it.
yeah. So anyway, I don't know anyone who love the
Ah.
same sex.
Okay, so because again, nowadays we have the same sex and it's already approved in some countries, some states in the US. What could be the difference of having the same sex marriage or a heterosexual marriage?
Um, there is only one thing that can be different. I think it is a child. So if the same sex get married, then they can't have a baby. But
Uh-huh.
a woman and a man get married, then they can have a baby. So except for it, I think everything is equal.
So basically it's just having a child.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, basically having a child that is really coming from their system, from their DNA, because even with same-sex couple,
Mm-hmm.
they can adopt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They can adopt, but of course it's not coming from their DNA.
Mm-hmm.
So with heterosexual, a man and a woman, they can have their child that's from their DNA.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, how about in like, what do you think in household chores? Do you think there are differences or similarities?
I think there is no difference. One of they would divide their household choices uh,
Mhm.
yeah equally, or I don't know. Yeah, it's up to the couple. So yeah, uh, I think there is no difference.
Okay. So yeah, because even nowadays with heterosexual married couple, we still divide the
Mm-hmm.
household chores with our husbands, right?
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
So basically, even with them, they can definitely divide their chores
Mm-hmm.
uh, among themselves. So you've mentioned earlier that the people who would want to have to get married with the same sex, they might be keeping keeping their secrets, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what would there be a possibility in Korea that that the Korean government would be agreeing on same-sex marriage?
I think the current president is against the same-sex marriage.
Mm.
So if within 4 or 5 years, the same-sex marriage can't be illegal in Korea.
So it can never be legal.
Within 5 years.
Ah,
After 5 years, the government would be, yeah, it has possibility. I'm not saying the government would be change it, but
mhm.
yeah, if the government uh, changes, then yeah, there is also a possibility to yeah uh, to how can I say for the same-sex marriage to
Mhm.
be legal or not.
Mhm.
But anyway, under the current government, there is no possibility.
Under the current government, no possibility because your president is
Mm-hmm.
really against same-sex marriage.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So, okay, let's just say that after 5 years, your president is agreeing to that. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think would happen to the society in Korea if same-sex marriage is already approved? Would you think a lot of people would have come out of their shells and showed that they really are gay or what?
Lesbian.
What's the possibility of that?
Oh, I think yeah, it can't it can't be happen because many people are against the same sex marriage, especially
Mhm.
people i- who believes in
Uh-huh.
religion, Christian or Catholics.
Ah.
So they are really against the same sex marriage. And if the government if the government says they will change the law,
Uh-huh.
then maybe I think the government would be blamed by a lot of yeah, religions. So,
Uh-huh.
but anyway, if it happens, yeah, I don't think there are so many gays or lesbians in Korea, but
Uh-huh.
and still, even if the law supports them, but it's a little bit difficult to come out of their world.
Uh-huh.
I mean, because they also consider other people, how other people
Ah.
see them. So the yeah, if it, I mean, the time passed by, and then some of them uh, make it. How can I say? It? Some people are open to it, uh, open it, and yeah, tell people they they are gays or lesbians. But as soon as the law changes, I don't think many people will come out.
Because at least for them, they still also show respect to the other people, like as you've mentioned about religion.
Mm-hmm.
So for them, they will still keep it a secret, even though perhaps it's hurting them already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm. So, for example, you have a friend. You
Mm-hmm.
know that, let's just say, you know that she's gay. He's gay.
Mm-hmm.
Would you encourage him to come out, or will you just let him be?
Yeah, I don't advise him to come out because yeah, it's not easy. One of the celebrities came out. He confessed he's a gay, and then he couldn't show on the TV for several years because many people think he is disgusting, and yeah,
Ah,
and there is no programs want to um, who want him to be their guest. So yeah,
so this is a famous celebrity.
yeah, he was not that famous
Ah,
celebrities, but many people yeah know him, and yeah, he
mm,
actually acted like a gay in the past. So
really?
some people guessed, oh, he might be a gay, but he
Ah,
confessed he's a real
that he's
gay,
really
and then
gay.
yeah,
But then they just like didn't respect him anymore.
Yeah, he had a really hard
Oh.
time because he didn't have any job. Most programs, yeah, don't want to
Oh.
um, not hire, don't want to, how can I
Well,
say?
to employ.
Yeah, employ, but he can't show on any programs.
Yeah, she can be seen on any program, so they cannot um like use him for advertisements or drama or something
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
so sad. So yeah, well technically even here in the Philippines that's still not allowed, but at least being gay is already open here in the Philippines.
Oh,
But
really?
yes, but same-sex marriage is still not an option. But
Uh-huh.
being gay or being lesbian, it's already open here in the
Wow.
Philippines. Yes,
Wow.
very, very open. So there are a lot of gay people, there are a lot of lesbian people here.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
your country is more open compared to our country.
Yeah, I think it's because of the influence of the Western people.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, so well, that's a good thing though,
Mm-hmm.
because at least as I've mentioned, the only thing that we need to show them is respect,
Mm-hmm.
because they're still human beings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. Wow, time is so
Oh, yeah.
fast. All right. So, Ilya, thank you so much. All right, and I hope to have more classes with you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.